Being completely honest with you, I didn't expect much from this cheap projector, but the reviews were good, and oh my god. Because I moved 6 times in the last few years, you know what I never had? A TV. I always used my computer screen and it worked alright. But today, things change. And even if you have a plasma TV, I still genuinely think this is worth it. Specs-wise, it has everything you would want. An HDMI port to connect any device that uses it, USB-A for file transfer, or if you really want to, your mouse or anything else. And this tiny thing has built-in speakers, which we will cover later, but you can always just connect your speakers with the headset jack or via Bluetooth. If you don't want to disturb anyone with noise, you can also just connect your headphones. And it actually comes with a very nice remote. It uses the convenient thin batteries, not the annoying circular ones. But these are the obvious things. They're good to know, but let me show you 3 things that this tiny thing completely surprised me. Some projectors require you to have a stand, so you can have it about the same height as the wall you want to project on. But check what this one does. It automatically adjusts so that the screen always stays rectangular. It will never look distorted, meaning that if you have a lower table like us, there's absolutely no problem in placing on it. Another shocking thing I found very useful is that this tiny thing is actually a smart device, which means that you can, just like any phone, connect it to your Wi-Fi and install the apps you'd like to use. This is actually a game changer. In practice, this means that the only thing you need to plug in is the power, and nothing else. And trust me, that is immensely useful. And something else that surprised me, and I'm really not joking, is how fluid it is to search and go through the menus. I've used way more expensive smart TVs, and I swear this feels more fluid than some of them. Seriously, for such a cheap device, I was shocked. Shocked on how fluid I could download or search things or go through the menus. For casual games, this does the job perfectly. I wouldn't recommend it for serious input precise gaming though. And just to be extra, you can even connect your keyboard and mouse with the USB plug or Bluetooth and browse anything just because you can. This is not just a projector, it is its own device. But more importantly, for a real-life test, I'm going to place the camera and microphone at about the same place where I would hear and watch. I personally like the video quality. The sound is acceptable in my opinion. Of course, if I'm watching with more people, I'll connect to a speaker, but honestly, I'm thankful that it has built-in speakers. It just saves that step from having to plug something extra every time. For the past weeks, I personally don't even bother to connect to a speaker as this one is good enough for most cases. But you know what? Why limit ourselves to only a screen? This is a projector. It can do so much more. I promise no one paid me to say any of this. I'm just genuinely shocked by how much value you get for the price. There are so many uses, and the fact that you can just use it on its own, that's really impressive. I didn't think I'd use a projector this much, but now I cannot imagine not having it.